Today is Ask Day. Asking is so important in your business. And it's one of the hardest things to do. But you've got to get out of your comfort zone. It's as simple as that. This was hard for me in the beginning. It really was. I didn't want to go around and just start asking people. Nobody does. None of us do. Trust me. But if you want to grow your business, if you want to have a successful business, you have to ask. Asking can be asking to host a party, asking to have a shopping link, have an in-home party if we ever get back to that, or asking to join, okay, to join your team. So asking can be so many different things. Basically, one thing to remember is nobody's going to walk up to you. Well, I'm not going to say nobody because it does happen, but somebody's not going to walk up to you and say, I want to host a party. I want to buy Scentsy. I want to join your team. That's not going to happen. It does every once in a while. I'm not going to lie because it has happened, but it's not sustainable. You have got to ask people. So when you're first starting out, of course, you put it out there, you're doing this business. So you ask, who wants to help me out and help me get my business started great and host an online party, have a shopping link that you can pass around. So that's asking, okay? Communicating. Put yourself out there. Now, I do vendor events. That's my biggest, that's my way of working my business that I have found that I enjoy the most and I'm successful at. Knock on wood so far. So it wasn't easy in the beginning for me to ask. We have a nice booth. We set it up and people come in and they shop. Well, I wasn't comfortable asking people. I'm going to focus on the join portion, asking, because that's one of the hardest. I wasn't comfortable asking people. I would ask people in the beginning, you want to sell Scentsy? You want to join my team? And people are like, no. Because that was about me. I want you to join my team. It's about me. No. My mindset kicked in later because I talked to people. In the booths, I started to really talk and build the relationships with them. They come in and start shopping. So I start asking them, what can I help you find? Can I help you find something? What are you looking for? And I'd make a connection with them. And it opens the door to start talking and asking questions. So as we're going through, you talk about their decor, you help you find something great. Okay, we go up, we're going to check out. So we have these little order forms, Scentsy sells. Another director pointed out to me to highlight these, which is just a little tidbit in there. If you do events, highlight these. As they're filling it out, I ask them, remember, ask, okay? I ask, why aren't you doing this yourself? And they're like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, why aren't you selling? You love this stuff. Why aren't you making money on yourself, number one, and you love it? Why aren't you selling it? I would rather you make money off of you instead of me make money off of you. Okay. See what I did? It's about them. It's not about, hey, join my team. You want to sell Scentsy? No. It's about them. Once my mindset changed and I wanted to make those connections, I wanted to talk to the people and make it about them, everything changed. When you put it out there of, hey, why aren't you selling Scentsy and making your own money back? I'm asking a question, okay? And a lot of them, oh, no, it's not for me. I'd rather just be a good customer. Okay, great. Well, you're going to make... this is how I take notes, okay? I put a little note down here that we had this conversation and what they told me and anything personal that, stepped out to me. Like we talked about their kids, their dog, their house, whatever. I write it down because that's personal information about them. So I will follow up with them. And in a couple days, oh, thank you so much for your, well, actually the very next day after an event, I email them or text them, thank you so much for your purchase. It was really great meeting you, and any little small things that you want to throw in there. Well, in the next couple of days, if I put possible recruit that they were a little interested, I'll follow up again and I'll ask, hey, have you thought any more about it? I have a free kit. I like to offer free kits to people because most people don't want to pay to make money. So that is one of my little things is I just don't think you should have to pay to make money. And they like that too. I'm thinking about the customer. I'm thinking about them. I'm making it about them. I want them to join my team so they can make money. Okay, see, it's not about me. I made it personal for them. And they love it. It's so hard to start to have a conversation, but once you open the door and start to ask questions, you get a little bit more empowered by it, and it gives you a little bit more oomph to ask more. It really is. Once you start asking, it becomes easier. It's still hard for me sometimes because, you just never know. Nobody wants to hear no. I hear no a lot, and that's okay because no doesn't mean no forever. Now, some people may say, no, don't ask me again. Okay, you make that note and don't ask them again. But for most people, no doesn't mean no forever. If my sponsor if she took no as no, I wouldn't be sitting here right now talking to you. She didn't take no. She kept asking because I was like, that's not for me. No, that's not for me. I don't want to do that. And then she finally said, you can make your own money. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. I can make some money back. So if she didn't take no and she kept following up and kept asking me, I wouldn't be here. So no doesn't mean no forever. You want to follow up with people. You always want to make it about them. Make it personal. It's not about you and you growing your business. It has to be about them. Scentsy is very giving. We want to gift them, if we can, a kit for them to have a business. Some people get it. Everybody gets into it for different reasons. Some people have bills to pay. Some people just need an outlet because, they want to meet people. Some people, they want to pay school loans, car. They just want to save money. So when you're talking to people, you take these things in and you make the joining about them, the asking. You always want to stem your question around, hey, I've got all these kids in sports. Well, hey, if you sell Scentsy, make your own commission back, you can also make some extra money to help pay for your kids' functions and their sports and all of that. And I'm like, really? So if you're not asking, you're not going to grow. Okay, you have to ask. You've got to get out of that comfort zone. It hurts a little, but let me tell you, once you get out of your comfort zone and you ask, things happen. Things will happen. If you don't have people, if you're asking people to host, to join all of this and things aren't happening, you're not asking enough. Okay, you need to ask and keep asking. This is not something that stops. This is something you will continue to do if you want to grow, and you'll get better at it as you go along. Trust me, it gets easier. It gets fun. Make it fun. Ask, take your notes. Build that relationship. You're going to make new friends. You're going to build these relationships. Some of them great customers. Also, I don't want to forget to tell you, when you do host a party, somebody hosts a party and it's good, you always want to ask. Give them the option to join by flipping their party. Always, always, always ask this. Okay? Always give that person the opportunity and jot down for them what they would earn for that party and say, hey, if you became a consultant, you could flip your party, your kits for free if you have enough in there, or discounted if they want to pay for it. You'd have, you'd earn this much commission just on this, and lay it out for them. If they hit shooting star, tell them that. You know, be excited. This is your business. Be excited about it. When you're asking and people see that you genuinely are excited and want to help them and you love the product, that resonates. I mean, people really, they will gravitate to you and they want to talk to you about it because you're excited about it. They want to be excited about it. They're like, hey, I can do this. Look at what she's doing. I can do that. So some tips. Just be excited when you're talking to people. Show your passion. You know, you love Scentsy. You want to share it. Make it personal. Build that connection. You know, talk to people. Ask. You know, you want to ask all different questions. Ask to host a link. Ask to do an online party. If we ever get back to in-home parties, ask. You know, or just ask to reach out to follow up. You also want to ask, hey, you know, I haven't talked to you in a while. Just want to check in on you. You know, I'm going to place a local order. Do you need any bulbs? It's your foot in the door to ask. Follow up and ask. Basically, your whole business should be about asking. It's the only way you're going to grow. It's not going to come to you. Okay, you have to go to it and you need to ask. It's one of the most uncomfortable things to do. But once you start doing it, you will see the results and be consistent. One of the keys to this is to always be consistent. Always ask, always. And your business will grow. That's it for now.